Good morning. Yesterday was a mixed day for the Indian markets, with the successful launch of the Mars orbiter before the pre-opening trade to the cancellation of the coal blocks by the Supreme Court during the late afternoon trade. The Indian markets witnessed wild swings. Yesterday, there were two news that impacted the Indian markets the most. Firstly, the Supreme Court cancelled 214 coal blocks out of the total 218 allotted during the period of 1993 to 2010 by the previous governments. This decision would impact the investment of 2.85 lakh crore made in the coal sector by the total players. Secondly, the government further postponed the pricing of the gas to November 15th as against the allotted date of 1st October. The gas pricing decision has been long awaiting since it was due to be implemented from 1st April 2014 onwards. Despite the two roadblocks yesterday, Nifty ended the day on a marginally negative note yesterday. The banking sector was the major sectoral loser of yesterday, as banks have an exposure of over 5 trillion rupees to the entire power sector. FIs once again were the net sellers in the cash market segment, where they sold goods of around to 794 crore yesterday. Today is the expiry of the September series, and markets are expected to remain relatively volatile. The US markets yesterday ended on a positive note as the new single home sales recorded the highest in 6 years for the month of August. This prompted investors buying in the US stocks yesterday. The Asian stocks and the world market stocks are mostly positive in the early morning trade, and the Singapore Nifty is up by around 23 points. The Indian markets are expected to be positive for today's session. Major resistance and support levels for Nifty comes around the level of 8055 and 7964, while major resistance and support levels for Sensex comes around the level of 26887 and 26619 levels. Thank you very much and happy investing.